ladies, and welcome to today's video, which is a nighttime routine of a full-time working mom of two. So this is how my house looks like after a day of work. I do work from home. My son is doing e-learning. My daughter was at preschool that day, so she did not make too much of a mess, but it's still pretty messy everywhere. And it's a Thursday night, so it is, towards the end of the week, which I don't know how you guys are at your houses, but I know for me, I kind of keep it together Monday and Tuesday, and then as the week progresses, the house gets worse and worse. So that's just life. That's how it looks like in my house. So our plan for the evening, our kids had taekwondo practice, so before we left for that, I wanted to do some dinner prep. I went for a very simple meal, which is just mashed potatoes, some baked salmon, and cauliflower. So I know for me, it really helps when I have the ingredients prepared for dinner. So when we come back from after school activities, it just goes much easier and faster.
Feel it. If you believe in me, how will you let me in? If you are ready, how do I reach you? I'm thinking about us, you're thinking about it too. Higher and higher, I'm gonna raise the flag. Fire or fire, send out a flare to find.
If you are new here, my name is Marta. I am a full-time working mom of two, and on my channel you're gonna find a lot of content about house and time management for working moms. So this is a content that you enjoy. Make sure that you subscribe down below so you don't miss any of my future videos.
Higher and higher, I'm gonna raise the flag. Fire or fire.
And after we came back from taekwondo, this is what my kids decided to do. It was already getting dark, which is why it's so dark when I'm filming it. But we have a lot of snow, and they really wanted to take full advantage of that. So as you can see, they were just jumping on it. So they were getting some wiggles out before nighttime.
Fire, send out a flare to find. Give me a reason. I'm gonna send a sign, calling you over, calling you to my life.
So as they were playing outside, I was finishing up the dinner. I was just putting the salmon in the oven. And as the dinner was cooking, I decided that I'm gonna do my weekly chore or weekly task as far as my cleaning goes. So Thursdays are typically for my kitchen, where I just make sure that there's nothing in the fridge that needs to be thrown away, that the sink is cleaned really well, and just overall that there's, the kitchen is picked up and cleaned in more detail than I typically do in the evenings. And later on in the video, you're gonna also see me doing some meal planning, because that is also typically what I do on my kitchen cleaning day.
Walking home late at night, maybe 2:30. A little drunk, but I'm alright, 'cause I've been hanging with you, and it feels like love. Tell me if I'm wrong, 'cause it feels like love. Yeah, it feels like love. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Don't know what you do, but you make me feel fine. And you can't deny we are not just killing time. You should let me know if you want this true. Baby, you just make me feel crazy. A little crazy for you. Yeah. I think about you and I want you here with me. Am I out of my mind, or is this how it should be? You made me sing about love, So just tell me if I'm wrong, but it feels like love. Yeah, it feels.
I also know that for me, whenever my kids are like either playing outside or just when they are, away in school or whatever it is, anytime I know that they are not there and I have some dedicated time or uninterrupted time to do something, I move so fast. It's almost like a productivity tip. Like tell your kids to play for, I don't know, 30 minutes, and then you get so much done when you are not constantly interrupted by questions or them needing a snack or something like that. So let me know in the comments if you operate the same way as I do. And because dinner was still cooking and the kids didn't need me yet, they did not want to come home from that snow. I was just picking up the island, which, if you watched my previous videos, you know that this is my dumping ground in the house. And that's dinner. Very simple. My husband also had mashed potatoes with it. And the kitchen was pretty picked up afterwards because I was there and that's how I like to do it. And it just makes the cleanup after dinner so much faster. One of the things I am trying to get into a habit of is cleaning up my desk at the end of the day. Ideally, I would like to do it at the end of the workday, like as I'm done with work, but I am still working on it. It's still a struggle. I feel like I'm always rushing. I don't know why I like I'm so messy. And yes, those are my daughter's tights on the floor. She was trying them out, and I just noticed I'd left them over there. They just didn't work out, so she just left them. They're clean, but they probably need to be thrown away. We were not able to put them on the right way. And I'm also putting some books into a bag because we needed to go to the library. Our library building has finally opened, so I cannot tell you how excited my kids were to actually go physically into the library and pick the books that they want. And then I was back to finishing up cleaning the island that whatever I didn't finish before dinner, I tackled it now.
Now my wheels in motion and my windows open with the wind blowing in my hair. I'm driving down the highway, gonna do this my way. I can feel it in the air. Here I go. Up the stereo in a place I didn't know till now. In a different part of town, I see new colors as the sun.
And after dinner was done, after we all ate, I did want to make sure I finish up cleaning the kitchen. This is one of the things I do every evening, or I'm gonna say majority of the evenings. There are some where I don't get to some of the stuff. Either I'm too tired or we get home very late from an activity and it doesn't get done, but I really don't like to come downstairs in the morning to a dirty kitchen. So I really try to always make sure that before I go to sleep, the kitchen is all picked up.
In and out of love, never get enough. We never seem to get older. When things are going right, you seem to have the time. But when it's hard, you just grow colder. We should be good, but we keep lighting fires. The words repeat, cause we're scared of the silence. We should be good, but we keep lighting fires, fires around ourselves. We should be good, but we keep lighting fires. The words repeat, cause we're scared of the silence. We should be good, but we keep lighting fires, fires around ourselves. It's deja vu. Memories come back when I'm with you. It's deja vu.
And Thursdays are also days, whenever I'm cleaning the kitchen, I also like to do my meal plan as well because I'm already in that set of mind. I already was looking in the fridge, seeing what's there. So I have an idea what we have on hand. So it's easier that way for me to meal plan for the following week. So as you can see, I was kind of looking at Pinterest. I was looking at the meals from previous weeks to see if I want to repeat any of them. Honestly, that day I did not feel very, I don't know, inspired or creative. It just, I don't know, it just had this fog in my head, like I don't know what I'm gonna make. So I pulled out my or recipe binder, and I did come up with the meals, but for some reason it was a struggle. So let me know, is coming up with the meals a struggle for you as well, or is it just me?
Memories come back when I'm with you. Been here 1,000 times. Set up a stage of lies. Say we're done, say it's over. Shouldn't be coming back, but somehow we connect. Acting drunk even though we're sober. We should be good, but we keep lighting fires. The words repeat cause we're scared of the silence. We should be good, but we keep lighting fires. Fires around us.
And at the end of the day, I was just doing some work on my side business. I go to sleep pretty early since I wake up very early, so around 8:30 I start heading up, or even earlier than that. I go to sleep at the same time as my daughter. Before we go to sleep, we do always pick out the clothes for the next day, so that is something I did not capture here, but that's always something we do. And this is how my house looked like. I did record it in the morning to show you what I came downstairs to, since before I go to sleep first and my daughter goes to sleep first, so our boys are still there. So it's not ideal. It's not how I truly want it to look like. There is still some clutter on the island. This is the basket of laundry because I'm gonna go do laundry that day. But as you can see, the living room, there's a lot of clutter and toys and paper, same on the living room table. So it's not ideal, but that's life. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it gave you some motivation. Make sure that you are subscribed, and I will see you next time. Thank you so much for watching.
Around ourselves. We should be good, but we keep lighting fires. The words repeat cause